Hello, hello, and welcome back to the stream, chat. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to Firefly and Minnie for being here early. Welcome in. Welcome in. You wish you could watch the stream longer, but you haven't gotten better and cannot talk yet, so you don't join the stream when you're a bit better. Have you gotten sick again? I think you've mentioned being sick maybe 2 weeks ago. Is it something that's persistent, or maybe you got a cold? Either way, I hope you get better soon. Hello, chat. Welcome back. Alright, we're gonna get started on today's stream. It's gonna be a chill stream today. I'm gonna go ahead chatting with y'all and also doing some event mini games in the background. And when we're done with that, I'll just be going around in the open world and start actually exploring the map. I have not explored the new map much other than just wherever I need to go to get materials. It's pretty much unexplored. You got a cold and keep coughing all the time. You cannot even speak, but you mentioned it yesterday. Oh, yesterday. I may have misremembered from some time ago then. Yeah, drink your medicine, rest well, Firefly. Gonna be back on the artifacts grind for this account. All of these farming can be done at a later date. This account will be getting Valkar next patch, so at some point I will be starting to pre-farm for Valkar. What material is he using again? Hakushin. Valkar. He needs this material from Mondstadt. This seems to be a new boss, right? Prismatic Server Tail from Radiant Moon Gecko. So that's a boss that's only released next patch. He needs the rook from the chessboard. That's fine. I have a lot of these materials already. And this is Philosophies of Freedom books. Cool. When I do a best help, please choose your account. Trust me, I'll get 36 star. Yeah, you can definitely put your name into the hat as well. It's gonna be a similar process to every other time that I do help with Endgame.
Add Astro. Thank you for.
Played in reverse. The ending came first, and I was left searching for the whys and wherefores. But if I could go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I quite like it as it is now. Without this journey, I never would have known that being born in nod-krai was my own choice. My friends never would have helped me connect with my true family. And you never would have followed Monitor into Silver Moon Hall that night. My story would have been empty in a very different way. I don't like that version one bit.
Palomina's story has been about acceptance, identity, and belonging, which I think that's the theme they have been able to convey really well throughout the entire Archon quest. There are many characters in the nod-krai patches are also sharing a similar theme. Lauma with the feeling of belonging in her own Frostmoon Scion, Nefer and the feeling of belonging in nod-krai or Sumeru or the desert, which her story briefly mentions, fleeing and the feeling of belonging in the human world. I guess there's a little bit of that with I Know in Effort too. I think that's a really well written part of Genshin's story. Nod-krai our conquest deserves praise. See you, Firefly. Get well soon. You build the buy team. Can I suggest what you should change? You can definitely share your builds in Discord, or you can put all your characters on the display and you can give me your UIDs so we can take a look at them and tell me what your team is currently.
Add Astro.
And welcome back to the stream, Kakashi. I see you, UID. So this is the current team that you have to buy. 110.8, that's the priority of the talents I would go for. Level 90, nice. 43, is this a little bit too much? 44 plus 28 plus 30 plus 5. You are currently overcapping by 7 crit rate. This looks nice. A total of 22 crit subs, 3 defense, 2 EM. This build can be improved by a little bit. So this is a total of 22, 27. Slightly below the standard usually assumed for calculation. Ever so slightly, just 1 substat below. Prototype Amber with our bed set. This is very fine. 25 crit subs in total with HP. I'm looking for HP percent. No HP percent. That's fine. ER looks fine. Yeah, this is a pretty good build. I would say in as a buy team, Columbina has an option to just burst every other rotation. So maybe you'll be able to get a slightly even lower of ER, ever so slightly. I think it's still comfortable to have this amount. Shikaragawa, welcome back to the stream. You have C6 Goro, yeah. If you use C6 Goro, you will likely not be able to use this weapon. This is not a C1 Columbina, so she does not provide a shield. And you will have to likely go with Flute of Espital, which is the not uncraftable sword defense. This is Idlua. 4-piece Silken Moon Serenade, level 90. This can be 1 level higher as well. EM. Is this guy on 5? This guy's on 5. If this guy is on 5, I would likely use a Grid Red Circlet. So he can trigger Favonis more often, and that will help with Idlua energy recharge situation. And then Idlua can go with Dragon's Bane instead of Kitten's Corpse Spear, which gives more elemental mastery and enhances buffing for Zerbai a little bit more. That is of course at the cost of a little bit lower shield strength for Zhongli. But I think between Zhongli's shield and Columbinus prototype Amber, your Zebai is likely above 90% HP for this weapon. I spell your name almost right. How would you spell your name? I'm currently saying it Shikaragawa. Steinity, welcome back. Yeah, this is definitely a put together team. There's just some tiny optimization you can do. Oh yeah, Ilua can be one more ascension up as well.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
A moonlit night for all. Stand clear.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I have not had much luck with this domain so far. HP recharge, that's fine. What is the right combo for Zebai Z1? Zebai C1? I can show you in a little bit.
A new moon rises.
It heavily depends on your teammate actually.
Close your eyes.
It depends on how much time you have to spend on your teammate. That will affect how much time you can afford to spend on Zebai. If your teammate do not take a lot of time, you want to use a longer combo on Zebai. If your teammate can potentially take more time, then you want to use a shorter combo on Zebai. And when I talk about teammate taking long time or teammate taking short time, it's just about a 5-star burst animation taking quite a bit of time, or a 4-star burst animation taking very short. Crit rate, attack, defense. As your Columbina's ER was low, you had to drop her crit rate to 56. I think Columbina's crit rate is being boosted by her passive as well. Up to 3 times 5, so that's 15% more. That's okay. Should you do 90? You should do the last ascension, but level 90 is not that necessary. The last ascension meaning your character will show them being level 80 over 90.
Fear the dark. The long sleep beckons.
I like this domain. I can use the big burst aura farm on planes and not be punished for it. It gives a lot of energy every time I clear it. Alright, let me try to show you the Zebai C1 thing. Your friend tell you linear is 5-star support for Zebai in the future. Is this real? There has been a few leakers echoing that, and in just yesterday there was a leak regarding that as well. So it's more likely than not at this point. It's likely. There has been some people who points out that Zebai, well, this is a Giga Leviathan investment. Zubai at C6R5 investment is only doing equal to Flames without Nefer C6R5. It's also just about equal to Nefer without Llama C6R5. So some people are speculating there's gonna be a 5-star support for Zubai incoming. Alright, let's go to Militia. Hello Dinav. What's the perfect start for Bina? Like HP, crit rate, crit damage, ER. ER on top. It depends on whether you need to burst every rotation or every other rotation. If you need to burst every rotation, you want to grab ton of ER. If you can burst every other rotation, you can afford to go a little bit lower. But for whatever your need is, you have to nut on command. I mean burst on command. Then you really want grit. HP and EM are fine for Columbina, but grit is usually 1/2 the value of a HP or EM substat, or sometimes even 2 times the value of a HP percent or EM substat. Rushi, welcome back, and Hydra, welcome back. Can I please test your skill, meaning logging into your account? Okay, so this is for Shikaragawa. Where's my music go? That's weird, where the music just suddenly stops like that. Hold on, I think it might be a me thing. There we go. Okay, chat. So this is a C1 Zubai that I have. And in the most optimized possible way, in the fastest combo you can do, you will do this.
Divine light, shield them.
3, 4, 5. There. Hold on. There's some error on my computer. That's fine. However, if you're gonna do that, here's what happened. If you're gonna do that, here's what happened. Okay, ready? I'm gonna rotate through all of these characters. These are all 4-star supports, by the way. And yeah. I'll show you. If I use the absolute fastest combo on Zubai, you notice that? It looked like was having a cooldown. It looked a skill. This thing I'm gonna use it now. Look at this. Look at this thing. I'm gonna use a skill. Has a 15-second cooldown. Okay, and that was having a cooldown. Zubai skill. Look at this. I'm gonna click the button and then I'm swap off and swap on, just so you can see the cooldown. That's more than 15 seconds. In fact, this cooldown is 18 seconds. If you use the absolute fastest combo on Zubai, one of your rotation is faster than 15 seconds. Here, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna pause the time at the exact moment I'm done with the rotation.
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines. Like the dust. Like the dust.
I was a little bit slow, but something like 15 seconds. And this definitely will give you a cooldown problem because everything is get kept by Zubai skill having an 18-second cooldown. Of course, if you have teammates that take longer field time, like 5-star teammates, having a long burst animation, then it's less of a problem. But easy situations, you want to slow down Zebai and just buy a little bit more time with her being on field. I can use your account for testing Zebai. Yeah, thank you. I'll let you know when is necessary. Hello, Srijan. So in this case, we just do the very typical Zebai combo. Even when I'll do it and then I'll yap more.
Be cleansed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Divine light.
Burst. Skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's kinda okay.
Light compels you. Fall in.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Behold the dawn. Advance.
Basically, you don't do the shortcut combo on the buy and just patiently do all 4 of your normal attacks. Then do your skill.
While the light shines bright.
So the basic combo for the buy is always, if you want to do the longer version of it, maybe because you need to, maybe because you want to, you do
Be cleansed.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then a skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a skill. You do that a total of 4 times. So let me show it faster on no enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to press the skill here. 1, 2, 3, 4, skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, another skill. At C1 Zebai, you add 1 skill at the beginning. So skill 1, 2, 3, 4, skill 1, 2, 3, 4, skill 1, 2, 3, 4, skill. Here. First, 2, 3, 4, second, 1, 2, 3, 4, third, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth, swap up. I may have not done everything actually. Oh well. Let me try again, just to make sure I got it right. First, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, second. Third, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and fifth. Now I'm done. Okay, let's try this same team with some characters that have longer burst animation. You saw on Reddit that Zebai may be bugged, that she's missing her second hit or something. I have not noticed that so far. Kakashi, wait for me a moment. You can send me a private message on Discord with your login ID. I'll need to log into your account for me to show you the gameplay of that. We both use the same weapon on Zebai. Yeah, it's funny. Okay, here we go. I actually need to make sure that my Columbina can burst. Well, I actually don't have a Columbina on this account. Hold on. Okay, let's approximate a Columbina. Let's approximate a Columbina.
I knew you'd miss me.
Yeah, this would
Time
do.
to go?
This would do.
Yay! Playtime!
Is Farina Sick better than Harbinger of Dawn or Flute? Farina Sick is better than Flute. Furina 6 is better than Harbinger of Dawn with 50% uptime, half of the time. So Harbinger of Dawn is having a very specific passive that requires us to be higher than 90% HP. If you can only maintain that passive on Harbinger of Dawn half of the time, Furina 6 is better. If you can maintain the passive on Harbinger of Dawn 100% of the time, Harbinger of Dawn is better. So this is going to be, Furina is going to be approximating the duration that a Columbina will take for her skill and burst. So don't worry about that. And then I'm gonna just use some 5-star animations in here.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Smack the dust! Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
And say I want to use
Like the dust! Bring it!
another
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Silonan skill, just like that.
Here's the
Then I'm absolutely able to use the faster combo on Zubai
Like the dust! The sky clear!
and still get away with it.
Let the world
Mainly because my support takes a lot of time to do the buffing.
veins boil! Without further ado! Like the dust! Lofty wisdom will show us Time to
For Zubai burst, you can just kind of use it whenever.
letting praise names echo! Bring it! Like the dust!
Something like that. Okay, see you at Kakashi. Use Splendor on your Zubai, perform a little bit better than Harbinger of Dawn. You don't have a shielder. Oh, if you don't have a shielder, definitely. You need a very strong healer, someone like Silonan. And then I would still call Harbinger of Dawn at that point, still have 50% uptime. You cannot use C6 Goro as you need John Lee with Harbinger of Dawn, but C6 Goro Furina 6, yeah, I think that is definitely very fine. From calculations, C6 Goro with Float of Espetal is still slightly better than Zhongli with Harbinger of Dawn, because C6 Goro is just providing better buffing. So when you use Goro with Splendor or Furina 6, it's definitely gonna be better. Yeah, Shigaragawa, hopefully that answers your question. The shortened version of Zubai's skill is just basically you hit E whenever it's available. The longer version of Zubai combo is you do 1, 2, 3, 4 and then E. That's basically it. Because if you have nothing to do but wait anyway, may as well do the full combo for slightly more damage, because otherwise you're just waiting and doing nothing else. But if you have meaningful things to do on other characters on your team, providing buff, providing heal, whatever it is, then you can go with shortened combo on Zubai and E whenever it's available. Yeah, the short version was fun. Yeah, we can definitely see how long or short it takes. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna E on Furina and go immediately into Zubai combo, and then I will press done whenever I'm done with Zubai combo, see how long or short it is.
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines. Smite the dust. Smite the dust. Smite the dust.
10 seconds. Now I'm gonna do the same thing again, but everything go to full normal attack. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 seconds. Obviously, that's a little bit intentionally making it long, but you get the idea. You have 42 grid rate. I mean, just find better artifacts. What can I say? Find better artifacts. Here's the thing you can do. Here's the thing you can do. Hold on. 43 plus 5. Oh, Illua gives 5, so it's not really that great. Oh, you have 9. Okay, switch to a grid rate circlet. Immediately you lose 5, or immediately you lose 9 grid rate, and then you have 31 more grid rate. Oh my god, cinema. 70 grid rate without the set buff, 100% grid rate with the set buff. Switch to a grid rate circlet and all your problem with Flute of Espetal will be solved. Same 5E, some normal attack in the middle in short version. Yeah, you just do normal attack until you can E, and then you press E. That's it. Also, this is not a fully built Zebai, so don't worry about the DPS number on here. This is just to showcase the combo. Which for Inner 6 is really fun. Yeah, they kind of do that with Columbina 6. And Columbina 6 is a nice weapon for her. Unlike Frina, some of the times don't even want to use her own weapon. Okay, let's log into... Hello. Let me just do a jump real quick. There we go, we're good. Now I'm logging out. That is... I mean, okay, interesting. Currently logging into Kakashi account. What did you want me to do in here again? Show you the combo in Milyastra with your Skirk, right? And Zebai. I'm gonna need you to send me a verification code. Thank God Zebai can use Farina 6, otherwise one of the worst 6 weapons. Yeah, it's just gonna rot in the inventory. Generally, weapons with a lot of grit is gonna be good for HP scaler or defense scaler or elemental mastery scaler, whoever is not attack scaling, because attack scaler with one weapon with higher base attack and maybe lower crit. Alright, I see it. This is Asia, right? Just making sure. Skirk team and Zebai, got it. You are 64 PT by the way. Without Illua, you don't really want C2 Zebai. No idea what's happening there. I mean, you have C1 Zebai, so that's already as good as C0 Zebai with C6 Illua. You can just stop there and don't have to sink too deep into the cost of sunk fallacy of trying to continue pulling on that banner. Alright, I'm not gonna touch this for you. Just claim everything. Are they geared? Are all the teammates geared? I guess I can check. Oh, I mean, I just looked at your Zebai team. I'll take a look at your Skirk team. Since we're here anyway. Not enough. No. Maybe barely enough. Do you have any characters, better characters around here? We could do Senho, I guess. Sure, we can use Senho. Is there any alternative to this? You don't have... What is this song? Okay, you don't have this set. Fine. I guess we're busting every other rotation of this character. That's so ass. That is so ass. Does Colomina get crit from Idlua for her geo damage? Yes. Which is her special lunar crystallized damage. She gets a crit from Idlua. This banner was lesson for you to never pull for 4-star. Yeah. We all have to learn that lesson one way or another. For me, it was on Versa banner with Chevres and Yensan. Color is Colomina. Boom. Where's Idlua? Maybe I am a little bit picky today. None of the music in this playlist sounds good to me. Let me choose something else. Bina, Idlua, and Goro.
Clear skies grace our onward journey.
Your Goro is not built. Shenhe's not gonna proc Faf. I was gonna give her a crit red circlet. But there's no crit red circlet on Noblesse set.
Be gone, shadow of darkness!
Be cleansed. Smash the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Behold the dark! Press the advantage!
Smash the dust. Divine light, shield them.
Three moons converge.
I am bursting every other rotation. Idlua does not have enough energy. What the hell?
Everyone on me! Fall in!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
I think she's currently on Harbinger of Dawn, which is a little bit not realistic in the team with Goro. But Goro is not entirely built, so we will kind of approximate it with a slightly stronger weapon.
You got this! Behold the dawn! Rally! Charge!
That's what we have. You can replace any of your N4 with a burst, and it takes a somewhat similar amount of time. The burst is slightly faster. 110. She build Goro. It's up to you. Do you have a nice weapon option, or do you need to craft the craftable weapon? I would say Goro is slightly better, ever so slightly better. You just have to change your weapon, but you can just not. Okay, you don't have a good weapon. So between building Goro and having to craft a craftable weapon from nod-krai and leveling it to 90, I'd say just play Zhongli. Yeah, let's play some Zhongli. Let's play some Zhongli. Does Goro talent matter for Zubai? Unfortunately, yes. His skill gives defense. Leveling it up gives more defense to Zubai. And him being a only non-nod-krai character in this, his defense stat matters for the nod-krai resonance. This. Increase this damage by 1% for every 100 death that a non-nod-krai character has in this team. Increase lunar damage. Ayaka and Ayato bench to use their weapon, they're not good enough. You need a weapon that has 44 crit rate or 55 crit damage. Oh wait, sorry, 44 crit rate or 88 crit damage. None of your weapons are reaching that. Other than that, Harbinger of Dawn is technically a 100 crit value, which is more than an 88 crit damage weapon.
A moonlit night for all.
Go get him, Aiden! Light compels! Stabilize!
Divine light, shield them! Smite the dust!
Behold the dawn!
Be cleansed! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite the dust!
Wait, a new moon rises.
All the light shines bright! We go! Solidify!
Without further ado! Smite the dust!
Zhongli Pillar not breaking does do quite a bit in this team from the Geo Construct Resonance and just giving more energy particles for the entire team.
Go get him, Aiden!
It's nice.
A moonlit night for all.
So I do take care to just turn Zhongli away when I crit his pillar so it doesn't break. Of course, there are some enemies that just breaks your pillar anyway, and there's not much we can do about that. It's just how the pillar is designed in this game.
Behold the dawn!
Okay, I can actually burst every rotation.
Solidify!
Be cleansed! Smite the dust!
We're gonna stop after this rotation.
The sky's clear, the
It's similar. You can say that Goro is not built, but also in Goro you're not using this weapon. So I'd say it's similar. On sheet, as I calculated, Goro C6 and the weaker weapon is also still doing slightly, ever so slightly, more damage. I think 5 to 10k-ish more damage.
Yeah.
135, 140 with Inefa Columbina. Columbina with Zubai, gotcha. Any constellation on Zubai or Idlua there? Now, who's your 4th character? Personally pull for Novelet, you got him in signature. Nice! Congrats on getting Novelet. The grab should be a breeze for you right now. Right? Surplus lover? Also good to see you again. Skunk? Alright, let's go with Skunk. I'm not the best Skunk player you can ask for, but I do know his general or Skunk general rotation. You should put a Noblesse set on Shenhe and try to burst every rotation of her. Fourth is Fowls. It's a good character for that team. There's no but there. Celonan is good in that team.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
You don't understand shit about Skunk? She does normal attack. That's all you need to worry about. She press her skill and she random bullshit go. Yeah, this is what you do. There, that's what you do.
Let the world come alive! Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of transfiguration! By ordinance annihilate!
Mine to wield.
Time to shine!
Almost not enough ER.
To the freezer! Spirit on the loose! My will and body do your master's bidding!
Mine to wield.
Let my name echo in song! Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of Cryo incarnate! Extinguish!
Mine to wield.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come! A burst of flavor! Transfiguration by ordinance divine! Surge!
Mine to wield.
Good enough. Is there any constellation on these characters? I know Shen has C1 and Skunk is R1. Anything else I'm missing? This is Faf. This is Faf. Is it really that Skunk team is better than Mavuika team? Hold on, what's the constellation again? Skunk team is in general, I would say around equal to Mavuika team. Oh, C2R1. Alright chat, I'm not the best Skunk player. I don't think this should be a Skunk performance at C2R1. I think Skunk at C0 should be something like 120, 130. Skirk R1 should be 140, 150. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe this is correct. Maybe this is correct. All right. Let me check another source just to make sure. Skirk, Furina, Escofia, Shanha.
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Yeah, this is C6R5. This is C6R5. This is C0. Okay. Where the 5? Put the 5 in the back. Thank you. Let's just approximate a Skirk C2. This Skirk C2 supposedly without signature weapon. But also, I also think that this team is gearing itself better than you do. This is a support artifact, so Skirk can do more damage. This is a support artifact, so that Skirk can do more damage. This is a support artifact, that's so Skirk can do more damage. Everything is buffing up Skirk ass right now. Which is the character that do the most damage in this team? Skirk is doing 80% of the team's total damage. It's very fine to sacrifice these characters' personal damage to buff Skirk. Here's the graph. Skirk 81%, Escofia 10%, Furina 7%, Shanha whatever 2%. You can see reflected in here. Skirk is 75%, Furina 11%, Escofia 12%, and Shanha 2%, somewhat similar. I would say put the Furina off Golden Troop. She's doing nothing in this team. May as well just buff Skirk up. Escofia on a support set is up to you. I think it's a little bit less relevant than Furina on Tenacity or Millilith. Do you have a Cope Tenacity of Millilith set? Let me try to change the gearing around a little bit. Your friend's getting Versa R1 70k DPS with C4 Lanyan C0 Chef mà Huy xin mà. Seems a little bit low. I mean, Varesa Iansan Chavez Mahuika with the Tryhot Mahuika combo is around 120. Without the Mahuika Tryhot combo is around 105. Without Iansan C6 is 95. Without Chavez C6 is 85. But that's still better than whatever your friend's Varesa is getting. And that's not with the weapon. I think that team is still very capable of reaching something like 95 at least. Just from my experience. Okay, let's try to change these characters' gearing a little bit and do again. I mean, literally just give your Furina a copium Tenacity of Millilith set right now. I need recharge though. Recharge is important. Bro. Okay. Alright. That's it. That's it. I'm actually wondering, is it enough to just outdamage the last version? I'm actually curious. Maybe that is too much of a low stat for Frida and it's maybe underperforming, but I'm curious. Let's see.
Time to shine! Off to the freezer! Do the your master's bidding. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo. Adaptive frosting. At first, my will embodied. Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate. Annihilate. Ha! Ha! Mine to wield. Ha! 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 Strike a pose. Time to shine. A little amuse bouche. The pinnacle. My will embodied by ordinance extinguished. Ha!
If this doesn't tell you to farm a tenacity lift set for Farina, I don't know what to tell you. This is an incredibly trash tenacity lift set for Farina. And it's out damaging the previous set. Low circlet, low. This is good. This is feathers, and this flower is nice. It looks so much faster than how it does on your phone. I actually use a slightly sweaty skirt combo as well. I use 225, so N2 dash, N2 dash, N2 Q, N2 dash, N2 dash, N5 dash, N2 charge dash, N2 dash, N5. It's not the most sweaty skirt combo you can do, but it's kind of in between. Alright, let me actually do this. I think here's another change you can make to make your characters, your skirt team a little bit better. I'm gonna take your artifacts a little bit. You do not have a grid rate circlet for this set. Unfortunate. I guess we could use a tag. Boo. Okay, sure, why not? Sure, why not? A little bit more would be nice. Oh, wait. No, that's the best one you have for recharge. That's the best one you have for recharge. Maybe. Yeah, okay. I think this is a damage increase, but I can check. This is an HP goblet. You cannot even try the combo 180 pick. Oh, that's rough. Treasure Hoarder. I learned the combo. I did not. It's just a 225. It's not 223 walk. It's the kind of medium sweaty one.
Time to shine! Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of transfiguration! By ordinance Transfiguration by ordinance divine. Annihilate. Mind to wield.
Yeah, I don't think this needs much more convincing.
Attack defrosting. At first, cryo incarnate. Mind to wield.
This was with Shenhe on Noblesse set, having enough energy recharge to burst every rotation, so she can trigger Noblesse. And instead of having 3 attack main stat, attack Sun, attack Goblet, attack Circlet, I was having a recharge Sun, an HP Goblet, just so I can get the 4 piece together, and an attack Circlet. It's already more damage. The reasoning behind that... Hello, Dino. It's kind of somewhat... makes sense when you think about it. When you use 2-piece attack for Shenhe, what you're doing is just giving her more attack, right? Giving Shenhe more attack. So 2-piece attack gives Shenhe a total of 36% attack. Yeah, Skybox, Noblesse, and Tenacity. Your Skirk's gonna perform so much better. And this is much more in line with the performance I expect from a Skirk C2R1. So real quick, Shenhe 2-piece attack is just giving Shenhe 36% attack, okay? But Shenhe...
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Which character do not talk a lot? Come on.
The proper etiquette.
Alright, there we go. If Shenhe uses Noblesse, that's basically giving everyone in the team 20% attack. So that's also giving Shenhe 20% attack. That's less than giving Shenhe 36% attack, sure. But you're also giving Escofia 20% attack. Escofia is doing damage. You're also giving Skirk 20% attack. Shenhe, Esco, Skirk. And just from this and this alone, I think Noblesse is already better. It's, for example, let's say even that Shenhe can somehow get 40% attack by herself. Giving Shenhe 20% attack and giving Skirk 20% attack is better than giving Shenhe 40% attack. And that's definitely better than giving Shenhe 18% or 36% attack from 2-piece attack, 2-piece attack. And then it gets better. You give Escofia 20% attack for a little bit more healing, a little bit more damage as well. It's night and day. You should strongbox those sets, that's for sure. Alright, I think we should be good here. Let me log out. Oh, Nakiri, you're in the stream. I did not notice. Welcome in. Welcome back. What would I say this is the minimum crit rate for Alekino? Half of her crit damage. That's always the golden ratio for crit rate versus crit damage. You always want crit rate to be around half of crit damage after all the buffs. So if a set gives you extra 30 crit rate, you factor that into the crit rate as well. If some teammates give you extra crit damage, like Goro giving crit damage to Zubai, you factor that in as well. And then after you add everything in, crit rate should be around half of crit damage. The only time that you cannot meet that, and that's okay, is when you're already overcapping on your crit rate. Your crit rate is already over or meet 100%. Then you cannot go more than that. But you should go there, 100. If your crit damage is maybe above 200 or something like that. I'm gonna forget you when I'm famous. With that attitude, I will. That will you still be by my side when I'm famous? I'll flip the question to you. Am I skipping Zibai? Hi. This is on my old account though. I have my reasons to not pull Zibai on my main account. Not gonna dive too deep into it. Which is just basically rehashing what I've been saying in the past few streams. Mora, by the way. Brock, by the way. We are farming nothing but Mora today, boys.
Add Astro.
Yeah, boy. Mora it up.
Astro. Thank you for.
Yeah, boy. Oh, that's a passive. She ultimately regens very slowly her energy during nighttime. I'm also liking this so much. I am so low on these things. Needing to level up several characters at once will do that to you, your account. Team's ugly! Let's go!
Next customer.
Oh, this is the team I'm using for my Zubai, by the way. Low. Oh, a chest. Ah, yes, of course. Alright, goodbye. Oh, are they dead? There we go.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Why is it attacking me? All the way across the map. Get lost. You got Yabi? Yabi? Who is Yabi? What is Yabi?
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Search. Dreaming converge.
Z? You talking about Miyabi or something?
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Oh my god, there are so many of these little things on the ground. Oh, they disappear. They disappear quite soon here. I was talking about the lunar crystallized construct. My Chiori is actually becoming useful on this account now. It's still not the best option, but I can use her. I'm happy. E-buys. Right. Zia. Ziba. Sibao. That's Sibao. It's her. The by build. There is no build. The by build in Ba Sing Se.
Divine light, shield them! Light the dust!
Boo. Okay.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
I mean, my HP is still enough for the Harbinger of Dawn passive, right? Yeah, still enough. Nice. Low. What a scam weapon. Sad. Alright, how do I get this thing? Yes, please. Please. Alright, I have enough of that shit. Thank you, Shiori. Yeah! 71 grid rate! Absolute cooked, chat. What is this overcapping? You gotta be serious. Here's my Zibai build. Level 83. Because I'm broke as fuck. Oh, you can get her to 84, why not? Sure. Just 84 for today. XDD. That's what I have. Code! Okay, let me check the code. What's the 90% of my HP? I mean, you can see here. That's 16,400. I actually don't know where that would be. I mean, if I divide this line by 10, maybe here. That's when the passive is no longer active. What a sentence. Oh, she got a burst back. That's nice.
Defensive mode engaged.
So this team is really nice. Also, this team is scamming with this, that, and this. Is it really a Zubai team? Is it doing good damage? I just sent it on Discord. Oh, gotcha. Is it really a Zubai team? This is around 120, I think. If I level Zubai more, it's probably reaching maybe 125 better artifacts. I can definitely get better artifacts on all of these characters, by the way. So maybe 130. We'll see. On this team, technically Chiori will hold the nod-krai support set, should hold the nod-krai support set. I don't have that right now. Chiori is currently on Golden Troop. Columbina is currently on the nod-krai support set, and Inefa is currently on a very cope Albeit set. So technically on this team, this should be on nod-krai support set, and both of these characters should be on the Albeit set, both Inefa and Columbina, for the optimal damage. And Zerma is on the nod-krai DPS set, obviously. So this is this team current function.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Light to dust! Clean up people.
Oh, I can bust every rotation of Columbina.
Surge.
That's nice.
A moonlit night for all.
Be cleansed! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Defensive mode engaged.
Wave. Greenland confirmed.
Lend me a hand, without further ado! Smite the dust! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Oh, this was already 130. Okay.
Prizes.
Smite the dust!
This team does generate quite a bit of energy for Zubai too. Probably thanks to Chiori.
Insulation.
Generating particles continuously from off-field, so Zubai is able to get a lot of those particles.
Smite the dust!
Chiori actually useful. Ain't no way. Which universe we're living in?
Wisdom will show us the way! Defensive mode engaged.
Alright, after this rotation, I'll end it and take the numbers.
A moonlit night for all.
Let's go, without further ado!
Hey, got the bus.
Smite the dust!
136. Goddamn. Okay. Goddamn. So after I ground Zubai talent and level her up to 90, this should be a 140k team. And after I farm better artifacts for all of these characters, it should be at the very least 145, maybe reaching 150 on a good day. I am happy with this team performance actually. Max Organs, welcome into the stream. I'm happy with this team's performance. I'm gonna just glaze it and call it a 140k team. How many 5 stars is in this team? We don't talk about that. Iluga is likely a fine option in this team too, so we can just call it a 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 stars in here technically. With the Columbina weapon and enough a weapon, that's 5 stars in total. I'll take that. We get here. Just log onto my main account, we can do more minigames. I think the minigames in this Lantern Ride are pretty chill. I've tried a few of them. Epic claim the daily. I did. Whee! Oh, yes, that's right. We just done with Stitcher on slot co-oping yesterday. Oh boy, what to farm? What to farm? What to farm?
Add Astro.
I can always go back to farm for Skirk domain and Varsa domain at the same time. I can also farm for the best character in the game. There we go. Oh my god, this thing hits hard!
Hands where I can see 'em. Drop your weapons. Float first. Start the clock.
Ah! Get away from me. Get away! Alright, now come here. You little bird fly, come here. Let me teach you a little bit of lesson in knocking damage. Hiya! How many of this material do I need?
Go! You're free now. Not too far now.
Holy! This thing can chill out a little bit. Why do I have resin and you don't? See if you happen to not know, resin refills with time. So what you need to do with trying to have more resin is you wait. Sometimes that's what you do. You think you knew that? Oh shit. Crazy. Now do it. What I do is I log into an account at the very same time each day, which kind of having a streaming schedule and live streaming does help with that. I log into an account a very similar time each day. Wow, my builds are trash. Alright. Is this a melt Mowiga? This is a melt Mowiga.
Alright, time to get moving.
Time to get moving in it. Okay. She is at the desirable level, chat. For theater. Good. Let's... hold on. Maybe I can spend a little bit of time to level up some of these. Later. Later. Alright, good enough. Do I need more recharge sands on this set? I kinda do. Do I need more attacks goblet on this set? What do I have to lose? These are ass though. Recharge is good enough. Good enough. Good enough. It's just a support set. It's fine, right? I'm not coping. I'm not coping. Sometimes for a theater character, we just need that. Yeah. More is never bad. More is never bad. You are right. You are absolutely right, my friend. That's good enough, I think. Oh, do I have more EM? EM sands? I can use some more EM sands for this set, actually. Maybe, perhaps, likely. Any EM? No, EM. That's already leveled up. That's already leveled up, that's fine. Heal bonus. Are many of these characters needing heal? I mean, likely they're just gonna use for bonus and they prefer crit. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, this character is done being built for now. Let's move on. Ah, yes. Of course. It's tedious work, chat, but it's what we need to do for theater. It is what it is. Cryo-rigid spine, a victim, a weaker victim coming up.
Be free. Time to say hello.
You asked for it! No! Faster! Stronger! Wrath of the skies!
Understandable. Can I build main DPS GG? Unfortunately, I don't like GG enough for that. They are characters that I like enough to do that. That unfortunately does not include Chi-Chi. I'll build her for theater though. Oh, is that everything? Yeah, that's actually everything. That's all my resin. This is a character I like enough to build main DPS. This is a character I like enough to build main DPS. Even though that's not the active role, this is a character I like enough to build main DPS. I mean, technically she's a DPS. Around that. Yeah. Why are they all level 88? Because that's the number to summon Satan. Something like that, right?
I was born that way. But it's also kind of hard.
Let's play some minigame.
Describe.
It started from something that I want to save Mora and XP books on. It became something that I just do out of habit at this point. 88 also just looks nice, I guess.
Rev the engines!
I'm generally not leveling up a character more unless I absolutely need to for some difficult content or something. You personally don't even give artifacts to character you don't use. I can see that, but theater has changed my mind. I just want to have surplus artifacts always, and generally I just equip them with something that's usable, something that has the main stat. So for example, the artifact I leveled up just now, it just has the main stat that's usable, and I do that for theater so that when I am in theater I can just click a button, well, set a few buttons like that, and I have something usable. If I feel particularly fancy, I'll do this. And maybe I'll go Noblesse. Then I have a set for her. I think my artifact inventory is generally having many artifacts enough to just do that without stepping on too many other characters' toes. Columbina? Absolutely. Any never. It was a great weapon for her. It's a great weapon for her. Oh! Use Favonius or Prototype Amber. Favonius is just doing a better job at this and also helping the team out. Prototype Amber just has the stat that she wants more, which is HP rather than Elemental Mastery. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shredded Grit substat is not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good even. And Energy Recharge are also nice substats. HP are nice. This is atrocious. Get this to 9, get this to 9. This is a fine weapon for her. 2-piece. Oh no, actually this is 4-piece. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This can be a slightly bit better. This character actually do not need energy recharge, so you can just trade all the energy recharge substat away for offensive crit or attack percent substat. This character can just burst whenever it's available to her. She does not have to burst every time, every rotation. The main stats are correct. Nice. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Chat? Okay. Let me check. Oh, wait, hold on. What did I miss? Oh, you did. None. 3 minutes ago. 10k Fowls to YouTube. Okay. Did you make a comment on YouTube? You did. Let me do that. Exclamation mark at points to the nav plus 10k. There we go. And the points are yours. Oh my god, this man is hoarding fouls. Let's go. Columbina does not need EM. She wants a little bit of EM. But generally the amount of EM that she wants is covered by this set, giving EM already. This 4-piece set, if you don't remember, is giving 120 EM to everyone in the party. EM is a substat that's okay on Columbina, but it's still worse than HP percent. So HP percent is more desirable. Grit is the most desirable. Energy until you have enough is also desirable. And then there's HP. And then the lowest of low, but it's also fine to have, is EM. God damn the Fowls. Who's competing with this man? Who? Step up! Is Silken Moon support? Yeah. Yes. What's the weapon on this guy again? Yes. Cool. We caught up. What's the next team or characters am I going to pull for my account? Carol, welcome back. Alright, we do have a list of my characters over here. I'm still a little bit undecided, chat. Do I give Zubai another chance? Honestly, I like her character design. I like her personality enough. I just cannot swallow how Hoyoverse is handling her story. So that's kind of up in the air, depends on what I feel like until her banner is gone. If I do not get the buy, I think I'm gonna finish a Skulk team. Get her. I'll consider it. If I do not get the buy, I'll finish a Skulk team. I do not have Escofia for my Skulk right now. So that's something I can look to. And in the future, I would just honestly see which character I like. Maybe Sandrone, if her rumor being released is correct, and she does something cool with the combat design, I'll get her and her bundle. That's what I'm getting, and this is me speak about my main account. Generally, when I speak about the characters I like, the characters I get, that I will answer from my main account perspective. My old account is there to just get whatever character that I don't get on my main, basically for testing purpose and just for making content. No, it's Scophia, yeah. I mean, I knew what I was getting into with no Escofia. But if I don't get the buy now, then maybe I have enough pulls to just throw into an Escofia next patch. Normal attack and charge attack damage increase by 60%. Which character am I using? They have Pyro Slime just to break my weaker. I mean, I can just use the Annual Blood. This character, this character. You can see my Escofia. There's no Escofia. There's no Escofia. Is C2 Farina able to fulfill the gap of Escofia? No. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Quick math. Quick math. Skug with Escofia is 130. This is not talking about not try hard combo, non-try hard combo. Skug without Escofia is 95. Farina C1 adds 8% to this. Farina C2 adds 10% to this. This is not 130. No. Escofia literally multiplies Skug's team damage by another 40%. It's huge. Not as big as Flames. Flames enough increase Flames damage by 50%. Kind of. Lauma doubles Nefer's team damage. Kind of. It is what it is.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let the world come alive!
Light of the blazing sun!
Novelet moment.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Rise with the sun!
Shower me with
Brave names echo! Pyroclastic surge!
time to shine!
Bow your head.
So the last time I checked, these don't seem to be Pyro Slime.
Let my name echo in song!
Light of the blazing sun! Light it up!
Silence.
Let the world come alive!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Back to Pyro Slime. Oh, I did not. That's fine.
Settle down.
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo
Double DPS!
from the skies!
Any team with Mohuika is kind of double DPS.
Incinerate! Incinerate!
Mohuika is just a character that does not do enough when she's off field, and her contribution to the team is doing damage. Hello, Pika. Hey, Piv! Didn't see you sneaking in there. When did you creep up on everybody? Alright, let me put your employer on board to welcome you. Am I feeling tryhard? No.
By the frost moon of old.
Our bond is strong. No more lies. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Oh my god!
With one heart.
No more lies.
Who got the emotional damage?
It all adds up.
Seek within.
Converge.
Receive my blessing
Oh, I did the thing.
for the everlasting forest.
Stand with me.
You don't know how to play Nefer? You hold charge attack. I release charge attack. I hold charge attack. I click the button. This is the finger that clicks the button.
Can't hide the truth.
Click the button. There you go. Now you play Nefer.
Poor lost land. By the frost moon of old.
It all adds up.
Oh my god, I blew the blooming!
For the everlasting forest.
This is what you do when you play Nefer.
No more lies.
Surge.
Receive my blessing.
Our bond is strong. Can't hide the truth.
There you go. You try that? Yeah. Never makes you sweaty and you lose stamina. She actually does not. She does not make you lose stamina if you just charge attack. Marcus Shader? Where's the S belong? Marcus, welcome into the stream. Alright, this is the Venti show, everyone. Repeat, this is a Venti show. Who do you want to meme on this? Can I virus on this? I can virus on this, right? Who cares? Why not? You so never appear to give accidentally a charge attack on your Zubai. Base and employee of the month. Worth it. You could have Venti, you could have. They give us characters for free in this game mode. I think this team might be a little bit too cooked. Oh, we have to trigger pyro reaction. Hold on. You did what? Oh, Garage. How's theater going today? The theater is certainly going somewhere, chat. And by somewhere, I mean somewhere. True and real. Real and true. Aqua416, welcome in. Currently doing some event shenanigan right now. I actually find the events in this lantern ride quite fun. All of them. Even the one that has us kind of a roguelite mode.
Time for takeoff.
Where we just move around. It's pretty chill. Doran! Do the thing! Venti! Thank you, do the thing! Do the thing!
Hero incoming!
Suck 'em good!
Yeah! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah! Boost! Kapow! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Watch out! Kane!
Control reading! Start the... Let's play! Time for takeoff.
Oh my god! My Venti is sucking them! What?
Yeah! Huh. Charge!
Crazy!
Stay back! Kane!
You two gay.
Let's
I'm doing very well today. Surrounding myself with good companies. That's you, Ted. And just in general having a good time. We're having a chill stream today. If we have a little bit of time later, I'm gonna do a little bit of exploration on the new map because I've been procrastinating.
A turning point in...
Quick as a flash! Stop! Time for takeoff. It's justice and
Where's my money? Where's my money?
it's justice and
Game. Where's my Mora? If only I can convert all the shiny things on the ground into Mora. Because I'm broke AF. If only. You was looking up Zubai's combo just to make sure you got it right. Didn't go very far, don't worry. Yeah, Zubai combo is... There is not much optimization there, to be honest. There are two versions. One version is to just press the skill whenever it lights up. You are already 90% there. Just press the skill when it lights up. The another version is you memorize a particular combo, which is basically 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attacks. Her 4th attack is slightly slow, you'll see it. So she'll do, and then after that 4th attack, you press your skill. That's it. You play Zubai. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skill. Enjoy your good damage. Am I only doing the challenges in the event? Well, I am clearing my event right now, so I'm currently doing this. Are you asking if I would do something else in the stream? The answer would be yes. After I'm doing this. She's Geo Skunk, she's Geo Kinech, she's Geo Flames. Why is this guy lantern glowing red? Just now. Huh, that's weird.
Insulation chamber deployed. Ultimatum
Bro's got a million shot!
confirmed.
Maybe.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Mayhaps.
Close your eyes.
Burpee.
Stand clear.
I missed.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Because I'm that trash. Alright. Here he is.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Evil and intimidating Miliastra. You read my mind!
Absorption test. Defensive mode engaged.
You pull a Zubai and you won, then lose next single. You get C1 because you wanted.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Now you have 56 pity trying to get enough Escofia. Zubai C1, Iluga C4,
Just cleanup sequence.
Goro C6. Yeah, I think that is a very fine Zubai team.
Be silent.
A C1 Zubai is as good as a Iluga C6, so you don't have to worry about that department. And you would have enough for
Mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
the upcoming characters.
Close your eyes. Beware the creatures of the night.
Gotta do PvP. I already tried it. It's so rough. The game mode is so janky. I swear. If they actually implement something fun in there, I can try it again. But as of right now, many of the things does not even work right.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Huge! Alright, last stage. This is a Zubai show, right? Yep. Okay, let's do a funny team. Do a funny team. What's my opinion about that nod-krai lunar reaction locked on 5-star and not be able to use EME 4-star? UEM if can you say that again? Imtip? What is Imtip?
Let the mountain's veins boil! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
I'm just clicking buttons.
Surge, remove, convert.
Showering you with praise! Let my name echo! Letting brave names echo! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust!
What's my opinion about that nod-krai lunar reaction locked on 5-star and not be able to use them with 4-star?
Time to shine!
My opinion is that cool. It is a reaction that is trash.
Be cleansed! Divine light, shield!
If you don't have the 5-star anyway, you would not have to worry about that reaction.
Surge, remove, convert.
Let the world collide! Let the mountain's veins boil! Lofty wisdom will show us the way! Smite the dust!
I can take you to my build, sure. You gotta do something. Sounds definitely not ominous at all. Make sure you don't end up in jail, Pip.
Let my name echo in song! Bring it!
Cause the last time I bailed you out, it took a lot of connection on my part. What do Fowls do again? Fowls is basically the channel loyalty point system. The more you watch, the more you comment and chat in the stream, the more of that you will gather. And they are useful if you want to use some funny sound effects in the stream, or when I do endgame help, you can use those files to redeem a special thing for me to like prioritize you when I select who to help, because generally a lot of people are signing up and I kind of need a system to help me decide who I can help first, who can I help later. That's their main use in the stream. Okay, let me take a look at UID. Some people may know me through the entire week of Station Help. When Station was first coming out this patch, so I was doing quite a lot of help back then, and people who was burning through some of those points just so I can help them earlier. Alright, which character? Oh, Zubai, right. How about job done? Grid rate 39. And I'm gonna assume that you play her with Ilua C4. So Ilua C4 will give you 5 more grid rate. 39 plus 28 plus 30 plus 5. 5, not 45. Yep, this is very close to 100% grid rate. You are very fine. C1 Zubai. This is a total of 23 grid substats. That's nice. With 8 stray defense and EM substats. That's also nice. So in total, this is a 31 substat build. Yeah, this is a really good build. Really good. 196 is absolutely fine. Leveling her burst from level 1 to level 9 is doing less than leveling her skill from 9 to 10. So you can put your priorities in her skill instead if you want to level up something for her. Chichu, nice. Oh, this one will guarantee your weapon proxing 90% of the time with the C1 shield from Columbina. That's nice. And this to just guarantee it further. I think this is probably your Zubai team, right? C6. Cool. Very cool. I would put this guy on the Silken Moon set, and I would put Columbina on Albeit set if you want to play Zubai team specifically and want the min-max for that. I would put this guy on a defense goblet. Why? Because this team has nod-krai resonance that looks at the non-nod-krai character defense to increase their lunar damage. So it's still just an efficiency thing, and I think this is cheap enough that you could do. An account therapy and define account therapy. Hello, Debbie.
Feast your eyes on these super
Feast your eyes. Skirk have a build is not her. You were helping a lag player. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. You're not getting the buy in all of your 2 or 3 accounts. On you mean you're not on your main account, Debbie? Hey, you're welcome. Anyhow, Debbie, you probably have like 20 days left now. 60 days main. Gotcha. Alright, let me play Temple Run. Subway Surfer. Subway Surfer. Yes, that's what it is. Account review for Bina. Sure. Put your UID in, my Lola, please. Who am I saving for? A character that I like. That character was almost Zubai. Almost. Until Hoyoverse decides that they butcher the Lantern Rite quest and just turn that into some waifu dating sim slop. I still like her character, I still like her personality, but I cannot really stand the quest. It's kind of a letdown compared to what nod-krai quest was. Nod-krai quest was good and well executed. I'm not really saving for anyone in particular right now. Maybe Sandrone in the future, maybe get Escofia for my Skirk in the future. But it's kind of just vibe based. If I don't see a character I like, I don't pull. If I see a character I pull. There is a little bit of consideration to meta as well. But it's secondary to how much I enjoy a character. For example, the second, there are sometimes that a consideration, well, there are several times, not just a few times, that character gameplay affects my decision. I like Mualani. I cannot for the life of me vibe with her gameplay. I have tried. I've really made an effort to try playing Mualani, but I keep modding. Whenever I play her. Question. Yeah, your UID was visible. I'm in the middle of something, Milo. You just did not pay attention to the quest, just spam F. Yeah. I mean, that does speak to how meta that quest was, right? Does Nilo's skill, if you don't fully do it and do it half, reduce the rotation time? Does it work? It does not. It does not create the ring, which is the entire purpose of it. I think you have to do the entire sequence for it to trigger. And her buffing is also dependent on her skill triggering. After characters affected by Golden Chalice bounty. Okay, what is Golden Chalice bounty? The completion of the third dance step of Nilou's Dance of Havasha. Dance of Havasha. You need to complete the third step to have the Golden Chalice. The Golden Chalice will buff your characters. The Golden Chalice at her C2 will reduce enemy resistance. So yes, you have to complete all of her skill thing. Here's an efficiency thing about Nilou's skill that you could do. I've seen some people do it. It's slightly faster, it's not that much faster. Normally in normal gameplay, you press E, 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 E. So 4 times you press E. But I think if you press E, normal attack, E, it's slightly faster and accomplish the same thing. Only the last hit of her skill, whether it's a normal attack or a skill, it is matter for which state she is in. You want the AoE Hydro application, which you want the last thing you input to be a skill, but you can do skill, normal attack, and then skill. That's slightly faster. Am I still trying Enfield? I'm actually getting quite a bit into Enfield right now. I was playing it a little bit on stream yesterday. And just show the state that I'm into Enfield right now. Generally, I got a hold of the factory gameplay simply because my friends were patient enough to sit down and explain it to me. It took him literally 10 minutes to explain what the tutorial in-game cannot. And in much simpler terms too. So I'm vibing the gameplay right now. The story in Enfield is whatever. It's still the similar gacha slop story. But I'm digging both the factory and the open world exploration gameplay enough to still give it a try. Maybe in the future they will make better story. The thing that keeps me coming back to games, it has to be good story. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to in a game. If the story managed to keep me, then I will engage more with this different gameplay. It's very much the same for Genshin. I keep coming back because of the story. And when the story is nice, I'm staying and I'm learning about the combat system. I am having fun with the combat system. But if they don't turn out good story anymore, I don't really feel like it's worth me playing. Alright, let me take a look at my low stuff. The game has something that I like for me to keep coming back to it. Red Dead Redemption 2 seems to be quite a long game for me. I'm up to just reading about the lore online. So it's kind of like a balance they have to strike. I guess they have to strike a balance between the gameplay, both the story and the gameplay to be interesting enough for me to play it. Otherwise, I can also just read about or watch about the story online, right? You scam your friends in Enfield in stocks? Oh yeah, that's what we all do. Okay, you have llama, right? Yep, this is an on-field Columbina. Oh, okay, I dig it. 35 plus 30 plus 15 plus 10. Okay, now this is just a bad build, but it's not overcapping crit rate. C2 will make up for it. If you play Columbinas on field, use an offensive stance, so should be HP, and you just burst whenever it's available for you. This build can be improved when you play Columbina in a llama team. You just want grit, and that's it. HP and EM are so much trasher than grit. The majority of Columbina's damage is coming from Llama's buffing, and only Columbina's grit affect the buff that Llama provides. So that's what you want. And also get the skill to 9, get the normal attack to 9. Otherwise, this will be functional just by the virtue of her being C2. That's okay. Yeah, you don't need ER when you play her as an on-field DPS. When you play her as an off-field support character, then yes, you need ER. For example, in the Flint's team, in the Nefer team, in the Zubai team, actually not so much. You have no Torres? Me neither. Chaska and Farina? Alright, give me a moment. I haven't clicked the button again, right? Okay. Just Aqua, give me your UID in chat and we can take a look at it when I'm done with this stage right here. I keep clicking the wrong button. Ribbit. Ribbit. Oh, you mean notorious material? Oh, it makes sense. Okay. You thought you need burst because it buffs Luna. Technically it does. However, it's... Luna Bloom team is weird. Luna buff is not affecting the Lauma's buffing too much. And in the grand scheme of things, it's better to spec in offensive stat. And when Colomina is playing on field, she gains a lot of particles. So her energy requirement is also reduced. Let's take a look at the Aqua stuff. Which character you want me to look at? Chaska and Furina, okay. Okay, nice priority for skill and burst. I would crown the skill. Correct main stats. This is 93 crit rate. Nice. That's nice. (22 crit subs. And mostly just attack percent being nice. I would say that these artifacts quality can be improved just by having better substats in general. Not much, but it can be improved by a little bit. This weapon is okay for her. It's just that her signature weapon is such a world of difference from any other 4-star options. It's a little bit rough to play her without her signature. But if you have fine result from her, that's very fine. Furina, this is in a Skug team, I assume. So this is 5-10-10. Do you play her outside of Skug team, or which team do you play Furina the most in? Do you play Furina in a lot of teams? Maybe Varesa? Maybe Navia? I mean, I guess in any of those teams, it's still better to put her on Tenacity middle left. Maybe not in Navia. You like the one new character MF? Nice. Chaska Furina. I see. You want Tenacity or middle left on this girl. Should we take a look back into the previous segment of the stream? Where's the part where I test Skug? I think I found it. This is the DPS of Skug team with Furina on Golden Troop 167, 168. Watch. Watch. Okay. Let me increase the volume of the thing. So from this piece, we swap to Tenacity of Midlife. There's no Tenacity. Okay, from this piece of sand, we swap to... I need recharge though. Recharge. This trash piece in Tenacity of Midlife is important. From this piece... Hold on. I need recharge though. Recharge is important. From this piece in Golden Troop, we swap to this charge piece in Tenacity of Midlife. From a crit damage circlet, we swap to an HP circlet in Tenacity of Midlife. Okay. My point is, this tenacity ability is absolute dog water. And this is the result. And it's the out damaging thing, and it's out damaging the previous set. Put tenacity on, put Furina on tenacity on the left. That was an absolute dog water tenacity on the left set, by the way. So yeah, you know what to do. If you play Furina as a support for an attack scaling character, like Chaska, like Skirk, like Navia, like Varesa, put Furina on tenacity on the left. What does that set do? Here. This set, 1, it gives HP, which is okay. 2, when an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%. And something about shield strength, you don't care. Attack increased by 20%. Do you know that... Let me just check real quick. No, you don't have it. Oh yeah, you have it set. There you go. Do you know Noblesse? This artifact set that a lot of characters use, they don't care about 2-piece and they just care about using an elemental burst, increase all party members' attack by 20%. Yeah, this thing does that. Most people look at the shield strength and think, yeah, my team don't have shield. Why do I need this set? Because this is good. This is just the extra bonus that you may not even care about. This is good. There we go. Make sure I hammer that in. So, put that, and you should be doing more. And also, when you play Furina in team with Chaska, you need more energy recharge than this. Otherwise, she will have problem bursting. You do not know tenacity is even good for Furina. For the longest time, I think this set is also fine on Furina. This set buffs her personal damage. And for the longest time since Furina's release, she is a character that do a lot of contributing a lot of damage in the team. So it's worthwhile to buff her personal damage with this set. The 4-piece and 2-piece both buff her skill damage, which is nice. However, many of the recently released on-field DPS are providing so much more damage than Furina these days. So it's better for Furina to be on a support set and sacrifice her personal damage to buff the on-field DPS instead. That's the logic behind it. Also get more energy recharge. I would ideally go for an energy recharge sand or find more energy recharge from substats. Bina. And you'll just find your gameplay to be much smoother. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope it doesn't come off as too harsh. I try to make the point clear. Is there a way to get Dotori mats faster? You use Dream Sovereign in all Dotori domain materials, but still not enough. There is unfortunately not. You can only farm the Dotori boss domain once every week. If you did not claim the first time clear reward, you probably did, but if you did not, make sure to claim it as well. This needs to be leveled up. HP does matter for her. In a Flint's team. This should be leveled up. This should be leveled up to 9 and 9. 199. Oh, okay. You're working on. Well, I'll say you are on the right track. Everything is seeming to be of the right priority. You have the right stuff for her. Make sure this is refinement 5 because refinement on this weapon actually affects the amount of energy it gives Columbina. And with this amount of energy recharge, you need all the help you can get from this weapon. At refinement 1, it's only giving 4 energy every 2 seconds. For 6 seconds. At refinement 5, I think it gives 6 energy, so 50% more energy. Other than that, you're on the right track. Yeah. I'm glad I did not come off that way, Aqua. Columbina is indeed a... Well, on surface, it's appearing to be easy, but if you look deep into it, there is quite a little bit of nuance in building her. And similar to Farina, it's very similar for support characters. Because their build is dependent on who they are supporting and what the person they are supporting needs. Usually the on-field DPS gearing is quite straightforward and it's just the support gearing that needs to be tinkering. Do I recommend on building one character or multiple characters at once? I would recommend fully building the on-field DPS first, because oftentimes the on-field DPS is the majority of the portion of the team's damage, and when you finish building your on-field DPS, you are already 50% there. 50% for the cost of building one in a 4-character team, which is still a good deal. Then you can move on to building your supports. However, if there is something essential, like a support that provides healing or shielding, so you can actually play the game, and if you don't have that heal or shield, you just die, you cannot play the game, you cannot enjoy the game, then you can break the rule and just leveling up their healing or shielding abilities so you can enjoy the game. Like, you don't have to always follow the rule. Alright, Milo, I hope you get lucky with more materials for Columbina soon. Oh, you give the Novelette prototype Amber? I gotcha. Gotcha, Debbie. Your Columbina. Alright. You're slightly confused why Freminette is at the front of your 5-star characters. He's always at the front when you check Akasha. Is it really? Akasha too. Isn't it because he has a good build? Is it alphabetical order? No, it's not. That's weird. I mean, on Akasha, it's probably because you have a good build on him. No. Oh, that's weird. Well, I guess... I honestly don't know. I don't know the ordering of this. Hold on, let me check. What's the ordering of this? It's actually an intriguing thing. Let me take a moment to find that out. Is this the order of me putting these characters in here? It's not. Is it the reverse order of what I put in here? It's not. Alright, I give up. I don't know. Because Permanent is the GOAT! You know what? True. I cannot argue with that. Okay, one thing at a time, chat. Let me check out double plays. Columbinas. Not the correct one. There. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I may have a clue. Hold on. Chill. No, I don't have a clue. That theory has been debunked. Yeah, no, I don't have a clue. Yeah. Maybe it's the order of the characters that you put in there. Who you put first, who you put second. Not like in terms of time. Not the spatial order in the display. Not sure. Columbina. This is Columbina C0R1. You do not have a llama. So Columbina's normal attack is not needed to be level. She is not really playing in any team that her normal attack talent matters. I'm just gonna go over the basic first because I think those are the most necessary to go through. Talent 199. Get that done before you worry about this. This at least have the good main start already. And before you worry about any substats, 199. Level 90 weapon. Get the guarantee gains. Then you can worry about artifact RNG. Now, I would try to find a tiny bit more ER for her. I know her weapon refunds some amount of energy, but this is honestly still low. I would go with 180 or 190 recharge. Other than that, I think these artifacts are pretty decently put together. This is 18 crit subs, 8 ER subs, which is nice. 2 HP. Yeah. This is a pretty good build. The pink glow on artifacts, that means that artifacts has... You mean these, right? That means the artifact has at least 5 good substats for this character, according to the data that Hoyoverse gathers. This artifact has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good substats for this character, and then it's glowing up. This artifact has 1, 2, 3 good substats for this character, and if I equip it, it does not glow compared to this. That's basically what it is. Slightly confused. Oh yeah, that I answered. Chlorine of Luna. You don't have any Luna DPS unless Zubai comes. You can. What's better for facial? Amos or the stringless? Overload and Luna charge. I don't have a definitive answer for you. I would say that Amos is better for overload and stringless is better for Luna charge. I guess I can take a look. I don't have a definitive answer for you. Chlorine, enough. We can take a look at this. 250. god, that's bad. What the hell? Yeah, okay, hold on, that's bad. I take that back. Hold on, where's the weapon? R5. Yeah, 215 versus 230. It's like a 6 to 7% increase. Amos is ever slightly better, ever so slightly better. But then once again, visual damage in a team is not high. Visual does not have a high share of damage in the team, so it's not the end of the world if you use one or another. I'll say Amos is slightly better. If you have time, Skirk on top, and she's new, so she should not be on top, huh? If it's time, you have Skirk on top. Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about Akasha Order, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, let me actually finish this minigame. Feel free to ask more questions though. We've been chilling. Oh, wait, that's not it. There. You having really bad toothache? Yes. Was I supposed to jump there? I was supposed to jump there. This minigame, in terms of aesthetic, it's nice. They're cooking. Though some of the characters I think lend themselves better to this minigame than some others. Some characters have more movement abilities. Okay. Is this not co-op? I don't think so. I mean, it's just a 2D platforming kind of game. Whee! Ah, that's what we're supposed to do. Got it. Up we go. And up we go. Kaboom! Pew! We're gamming it up in this right now. We're gamming it up over here. Your Alekino just drowned into it. That's funny. The Alekino is actually not the tallest character among the similar model size. Alekino is a little bit of a fraud when it comes to her height. She's wearing such high heels. This thing. 1, 2, 3. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Do I think Escopia is confirmed to rerun in... Oh boy. In 6.4? You desperately need her because her weapon is haunting you. I see. So you have her weapon but not herself. Who were you pulling when you got the Escopia weapon? Shenhe? No, I don't think it was Shenhe. It was someone else. Maybe Navia? Let me get to a point that I can look at that. Oh, this is nice 3D perspective. This is nice. This is Wang Shuyin. I wonder if they just importing the assets in, or they actually remaking the Wang Shuyin map in here. So, regarding Escovia, having a weapon is not always a good enough reason to pull for a character. You need to have a good team for that character as well, for it to be justifiable. Are you interested, or do you have Skirk? Are you interested in improving your Ayakas team, your Risley team, your Ganyu team? Aside from Xingqiu, Gaming, Xiangling, which 4-star do you recommend from the selector? It's a little bit tough. It's very unfortunate that all of the Liyue 4-star characters from the selector are now in one way or another outdated. Their values are not that high anymore. We can take a look right now. Gaming used to be a good enough DPS to clear content up until the middle of Natlan, I'll say, but now he's falling behind quite a bit. Unless you have Giga Crack gear on this guy and very good support for him. He's still able to clear some abysses, barely, but Stygian he's definitely not touching it for a casual player. Xiangling also used to be very good in the past. She's been dominating the game for 4 years or so. But since the moment that Mavuika released, Xiangling usage is dropping down a notch, and from the moment Durin is released, Xiangling is basically dead in the water. She has 1 or 2 niche users these days, and we're not gonna see her in many of the clear. Xingqiu is somewhat relevant in some teams. His ability to apply Hydro and his unique defensive utility is still nice. What he does is whenever his rain sword is surrounding you, it reduces the damage the on-field character is taking, and it makes you harder to be ragdolled around by the enemies. So it's something unique. And none of the other characters are that good. Lanyan is a nice shielder, but she's very niche. She's mostly used for Arlecchino, and that's it. There's not many other uses for her. I'm gonna rank it like so. Don't even worry about any of Beidou, Ningguang, Chongyun, Xinyan, Yanfei, Yunjin, or Yao Yao. Just worry about 1, 2, 3, 4. Among these characters, I would say Xingqiu C2 is the most important one because it increased his burst duration from a 20-second cooldown and with a 15-second uptime to now an 18-second uptime, which is almost full uptime. It is nice. Even though he's not really doing damage, the defensive utility that he provides alongside with the Hydro application is still something that we use from time to time. Xiangling is not really used that much, but her C4 is still gonna be useful because it also increases her burst duration if you actually use her. Don't worry about gaming or any of his constellation if you don't plan to go all the way to C6 and play him as an on-field DPS and dedicate your entire roster to him. If you don't do that, then don't worry about gaming. But maybe you do, so that's an option. Lanyan C0 is very functional. C2 increase her shield strength, and that's a nice increase. That's about it. Use Lanyan for your Chlorine Calamity issue. That's fine. I think Chlorine these days have many better teams. Namely, Overload team with Durin or Mavuika. And those teams you cannot really fit Lanyan in. But if you find the Lanyan team comfortable enough, then I would say get Lanyan C2 or make your way toward Lanyan C2. Lanyan C2 can heal her shield with normal attacks as long as her shield doesn't break. Yeah, it's nice defensive utility. It's nice and makes your on-field character a lot more tanky. If they just do some normal attacks once in a while, you don't even have to do normal attack often. It's really nice. If you have already been using Lanyan, then having her C2 is a nice quality of life. But if you have not been using Lanyan, then having her C2 will likely not change whether you use her or not. It makes what she's already doing more good instead of providing something new and unique. You have C2 Lanyan 2, should you C3? It's okay. It's also a constellation that increases her shield strength. Let me check. Her skill is called Swallow Witch Dance. Yep, it increases her shield strength even more. So if you like that, you can. Though I think with her C2, you are already not having your shield broken already. Alright, I made a story about Escovia 6. Yeah, I was too engulfed in this. Trying to get Navia 6, so you try to reverse psychology. Oh god. Yeah. Epitomize Path, and you got 2 Escovia 6 and Skyward Atlas, no verdict. I have a friend who do that. He was trying to get Navia signature too. And oh boy, dude, let me tell you. It was this banner. Hold on, let me actually go to this. It's a better website to show it. Yeah, it was this banner. He was trying to go for Navia signature. And he tried to reverse psychology it. He got 3 paddles. And then he runs out of wish, so he has to stop. He continues to do that. Sometimes he succeeds, and yeah, that's nice. Then there's this. He tried to reverse psychology this. He got 2 of this weapon. Why? Why do you make a move that only benefit you if you are lucky? and fuck you over double times if you're unlucky. You've never lost a 50-50 weapon, yeah.
Feast your eyes on these super fresh fish.
Boo. Let me go down to the other side. What is this coin thing called? Happy jump is great. So let's happy jump now. What is this thing called? Trees. Lantern, right? 2026 trees. Okay, I'm gonna follow a guide and just get all these trees. There's one over here. Should be one over there. There we go. Yeah, I see your logic. I have had that logic explained to me. If it you know what, if it continues to work for you, you can continue doing it.
Full throttle! Full throttle!
Okay, thank you. You have only 2 5-star weapons and they are both skyward at last from standard. You never wish in weapon banner. I wish a few times on the weapon banner. A few times. I got this and this. Glob and peak. I do wish on the standard banner among some of my other accounts too. I got a flames weapon on one of my accounts. A weaker weapon in that account too. I got an Inefa and Columbina signature weapon on another account. I do that sometimes. When it is especially beneficial to wish on the weapon banner, I do that. And generally when I'm wishing on the weapon banner, I'm looking at the 4 stars as well. So if it has Favonius weapons, it is more likely that I am wishing on it, for example like so. Even if I don't get a good 5-star, I still got some good 4 stars for the bonus weapon. They're nice. You're not scared of reverse psychology. My opinion is that I will never do that. But maybe I come from the background of actually studying statistics and math in college. So the idea of statistical chance is just hammered into my brain. And I know that it's, at the end of the day, it's a hard and cold statistic numbers. There is no reversing psychology it, or there is no tricking it. But maybe you believe that the developer is out to get you, and whatever we select on the banner, they're gonna decrease the chance slightly for that. Sure. I personally don't believe in that. It could be a real conspiracy theory. Sure. If you say that, I guess, yeah, I can see it. Yeah. The kuru incident, yeah. My friend Kuro, he comes to stream sometimes. He does exactly that. I think it's funny. When it works, we all look at him in disbelief, and when it doesn't work, I cannot help but finding it funny. He still keeps doing it, by the way. It's fine. It's his choice. XDD.
Full throttle.
Is there a tree here? Yes, there's a tree here. Alright. Chat, do not neglect to just randomly grab these trees. They do give Primogem when you eventually exchange it to an NPC. There is number 11 somewhere around here, I think. Here? I think I've already gotten it, no? Oh, it's down there. You hate yourself, Zoro. Hate me instead. Let me be your scapegoat. You hate me! Specifically. No, dislike the stream. No, I actually don't know that. Like the stream. There should be a tree nearby. Can I show that NPC? Yeah, give me a moment. I'm gonna just grab all the trees real quick. I'm following a guide here. I'm following this. And then I can show you in a moment. Is it here? I think I've already gotten this, right? Yeah, I think I've already gotten this. Okay. It's slightly annoying that I've gotten some of the trees already, so I don't know which one I've gotten and which one I still need to get. Where's the map? There should be 2 over here. Oh, I was at the wrong location. Okay. Is it over here? Is it in Yelan's place? Is it down the river? I have to go slightly over here. I think I've already gotten it. That's basically what it is, right? Okay, okay. I can just move on from here. 14.
Rev the engines.
It's here. I may have gotten it already. Is it down here? It is not. Bruh. Get me out. Oika. Get me out. Tree number 15. Oh, found it. Hi, Lanyan. Oh, you gotta go now? Alright. Have a good rest of your day, Aqua. And thanks for hanging out today. Hope you had fun. I did. 16! There's a tree around here. I can feel it. My spider sense are tingling. This way. I got it. Good. I know where it is. There it is.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Okay, 4 more trees left and then I'll be good. There you go. I think the ones that I did not get before, I can just find it very easily. $19 is around here. Found it. 2 more. I may have gotten this one already. I have not. Okay, last one. Should be around here. I may have gotten that already. Oh, I have not. We're good. Double checking. Yep, everything is good. Let me show you the NPC. You go here to the tree. Festive shopping. It's actually not an NPC. I guess it's a location. No, it's this NPC. Ping C. At the tree location. You can see it on the map. Festive shopping. And then you go to festive shopping. You use all the coins you have gathered. You just get every single one of this, except for the Shao Lantern. Next one. Next one. Now we also get these coins from just doing the minigames, but we get extra coins from... Oh, you claimed that without farming for? Ah, I see. Oh, you already did it? Okay. The minigames does give the coins already, but the trees gives extra. So if you have not been able to get everything in here, well, you can still get the Shao Lantern if you want to, but that's another source to do it. And then we should have enough coins to still get both of these. There. Wait, is it? Do this? Oh yeah. Oh, it's this. Right. It's this. Souvenir photo for your lantern, release Shao Lantern, bright night. Yeah. It may not be necessary. It may not be necessary. Yeah.
I cut some bamboo today to make a special jade robe.
Advo! Welcome in. Tree farming. Gotcha. You can take the Shao Lantern interior and buy everything, yeah. Okay, time to decide for myself which character I like from this. Lanyan is okay. Lanyan's cool. I don't have a C6 yet. I don't think I need a C6. What does C6 do again? Let me double check. I think it's damage bonus for everyone in the team, excluding herself, right? 15% pyro damage bonus. We are not really using that one. I have Xingqiu C6. I have Gaming C6. I'll get Lanyan. I can get Wang for fun. What's Yao Yao C1 again? Is it stamina thing? It's a stamina thing. There's nothing to get. They need to add a new 4-star character to this cast soon. Yeah, so cute this lantern, right? But I don't know why they decided to randomly give her skin. Just to give a 4-star character a skin. If you take a look at this, she has a skin, he has a skin, she has a skin, she has a skin. I think they are just slowly giving the Lantern Rite 4-star character skin, or just Li Yue characters in general. Chang Yun crying. Among the national 4-star, yes. Xingqiu has a skin. Chang-Li has a skin. Bennett has a skin, which is absolutely gorgeous. The skin for Bennett compared to the racks that he had before.
Benny's adventure champ.
And this is very cute too. Like, you can definitely see the difference between the old model's hair and the new model's hair. Holy shit, how much better this is compared to these blocks of hair. Damn.
The parasol should be sitting pretty now, right?
I like what Genshin is doing with the model texture for the characters a lot. I think nod-krai characters' model quality has been blowing everything else out of the water these days, which is great. I love it.
Welcome.
That was your debut.
Watching the kite.
No versus pro man. Yeah. True. Oh, I did not enable the Lanyan thing. Okay, one constellation away from her C2, which is something. Maybe our user someday. Huge. I don't even know who to get. Okay, one last minigame. Did I do that actually? Oh, I did that actually. I did that already. Okay. Yeah, I did all the minigame for this, right? I did. Could get these, but they are not that necessary. I'll do that passively. How much Primogem we getting? That's like 1,000 Primogem for this event. That's a lot. Your Zhongli doesn't let you use Lanyan. Do you have 100% exploration in Dragon Spite? I do not. I do not. Do you know that Lanyan gives more shield strength than Zhongli at her C2? And better buffing than Zhongli. Only for Pyro, Hydro, Electro, Cryo characters though, and they kind of need to do normal attack, so there's some caveat to that. Alright, which character do I want the books for? No. I guess... No one apparently. Maybe. I'll buy everyone in Welkin and Battle Pass when I'm famous. True. Technically true. I'll likely do more giveaway streams when I have more viewership.
Emotional damage.
Did I? You're still awake? I thought you've been dozing off for a bit now. Thanks for slaying. Yeah, have a good night enough. Level 6. Good enough. Oh, her stuff. I can just do that right now. Do we care about her damage? She's the goat. There we go. We good. I don't forget about you. Don't you forget about me when I'm famous. Two. Real. Alright, that's all the characters I have. Cool. I don't need talents for anyone really. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Maybe Skirk. Maybe. Perhaps. Perby. Oh my god! Am I doing this? No, I don't. Level 6 where talents are pretty good already. Is Fowls C6? Is she? I think she's C4. I don't think my Fowls C6. No, she's C4. If you reach, you donate $2 billion Vietnamese dollars. That's actually still a pretty good sum. So thank you in advance. Alright, we good. Okay, that's gonna be marking the end of the chill stream today. Tomorrow we're gonna do a little bit of variety streaming. Can maybe actually do exploration. I'll see where it takes us. We can do some melee Astra. We can do some Enfield gameplay tomorrow. Should keep Whipset on B now and go back to Amber. For on-field DPS, you want as much grid as possible, so Whipset. This is Zubai Triple E combo that shortens rotation by 2 seconds. I did, and I think that's a scam. Because if you shorten Zubai's rotation, you run into cooldown problem, and you just wait anyway. So there's that. You have to fill time with doing something else, and shortening the time will not help you. Alright, chat. Hi, John. Alright. Would you like to stand in the ending screen with me? A minor? Alright, he doesn't want to. That is gonna be the end of the stream. Mohika will be greeting us off today. I appreciate every one of you, whether you're just looking in the background or actively participating in chat, in stream. Appreciate you anyway. And if you want to support the stream, it's very simple. Like, subscribe, check out my videos on my YouTube, follow on Twitch, the usual stuff. If you'd like to support me financially, you can do subscribe on Twitch, YouTube membership on YouTube, or any super chat donation is appreciated. With that, chat, I'm gonna wish you the rest, an amazing rest of your day. Whee! And I'm gonna send you off with some music. Stand with a mirror. What are you counting down for? Huh? What are you counting down for? Is there some doom pose going on? Bye, chat.